right back again, following up on this. I was going to sand it, but it felt kind of gummy. So I'm just going to... What happened was I got my big drill press, the light work on it, so I'm just setting up on that with some Eastern Red Cedar paneling. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go cat a corner, maybe like this, just to see if some of the excess will rub off. Let's see if it will focus. Like I said, of course it hasn't set a full 24 hours, but also apparently there's a way to focus my camera by touching the screen, the camera on my phone. I don't feel like it's really necessarily built up a lot. I'm taking it off to see if I can. Let's see. On the back side, it looks like there's a little bleed there. I don't know if that's a bleed in or not. But here, I'm thinking, like right in this area, there's some that doesn't appear to have. Yeah, I don't think some of that's taken. So some of the bigger pores, especially like, oh, you can see that really well, has not necessarily been filled. It's partially filled, but not completely. Let's just hit this a lick. Like I said, I'm kind of going at a 45-degree angle to the grain the best I can. The reason being, I don't want to push it all out. Let's get this off camera. Trying to see what I can see. You can see, like right in here, that definitely was not filled very well. Matter of fact, I don't think it did very well at all. It got it about halfway, but I would not consider that a good filled grain. Let's see, and now for the Padauk. Like I said, I don't know how well this is showing up on camera. You know, I'm looking at it on my phone screen, and it don't look like it's coming across very well at all. And here's the Padauk up and close and personal. You can tell by looking at it, the bigger green is not filled. Like some of the I'll point with this, with the mahogany, because I think I can get a little bit better detail out of this. But of course, if I could hold it steady. You can kind of tell like right in this area the edges are kind of filled in, but that center area is not. And you can see right here, of course this is kind of like the edge. Let's see if I can get my focus. Like this big one right here, it's you can kind of tell like that through here, it's kind of even on this crappy footage, you can tell like right through here is kind of filled. And right in, I'm trying to do this while looking at the camera, but right in here is kind of filled. Right in there is not filled very well at all. It's probably about half filled. Yeah, oh, that looks perfect. That part right there, it's about half filled. That actually is pretty decent. And that part right there is pretty decent. And that seems to be comment on this, like the center here, but the edges is good. That could be a matter of technique. It could be a matter of I needed something a little bit coarser than 600 grit to do. Probably a lot of the same. Of course, you can't tell just by the nature of the walnut, but it probably, of course, it's a harder wood, so it's harder to, you know, it was a little, I noticed it was harder to get a good slurry going with the 600 grit, but it may be one of those things where this may be something where just something coarser than 600 grit would fix it. But it helped on the smaller stuff. The larger stuff, it kind of got the edges a little bit better than the center. That's just what I'm seeing on it. I'm going to go ahead and upload this for posterity's sake. As a proof of concept, it helps. And it might be a matter, like I said, altering technique of coarser sandpaper, waiting longer. So I don't know exactly, that's something to play around with. I do see some improvement on the pores being filled. I'm not going to lie, I mean, dry wood, that looks pretty darn good. I mean, just the, of course I'm a fan of oil finishes because it adds that little bit of amber and helps make the green pop, but I like it. I like the looks of it. It just was not as effective as I was hoping it would be. Anyway, I'm going to cut it off now. Later.